that is the pride of Fabens High School, Chris Muzio, with the big interception. And again, the county school's making a big play, and Muzio was probably the biggest play of the game to this point.
He saw that pass. Baird telegraphed that pass right into his hands and ran it back, what, about 60 yards, did he not?
Yeah, about to pick that one off right about the 5-yard line and brought it back. Yeah, that's about right. About 65-yard return there for Chris Muzio. And that sets up the Red Storm in great territory here. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Parkland quarterback A.J. Briggs now entered the game for the first time. He takes a snap. It's a quick throw. That pass is complete. It'll be about a 5-6-yard gain to Kevin Averett from Pebble Hills High School. His first catch.
No, there's no huddles here. It's just going straight, and setting the ball down, and let's snap it.
And that's just the way Parkland's offense was this season. Is Briggs actually keeps the ball this time, gets near the first down, but we do have a penalty flag on the play.
Looks like it may have been a little false start, or maybe even a holding, depending on when it happened and when the flag was thrown. So
as the officials discuss it, we'll spotlight a little bit of a spotlight here on A.J. Briggs, quarterback from Parkland. Showed a lot of improvement from his junior year to his senior year this past season. Quarterback for the Matadors, getting the 3rd round of the playoffs. And boy, if you saw this Parkland offense this season, you blink and they run 3 different plays. I mean, that's just how fast they go. And looks like we have actually offside on the Blue Thunder. It'll give Red Storm a first down.
Bad break for the Blue Thunder for that offsides. Here we go again.
So 1st down and 10. Pass gets out in the flat, but Blue Thunder all over that page. As Quan McNeil, just high school with you had about 3 or 4 different blue jerseys surrounding on the ends.
Alvarez was in the backfield to stop, go ahead and finish the tackle.
So 2nd down, pass over the middle is caught and dropped. Not able to secure that catch. I believe that was Robert Mijares from Eastwood. Had that over the middle. Would have been at least short of the goal line, but would have been a 1st and goal, but just dropped on that play. So that sets up a 3rd and long for the Red Storm.
Tough catch. Had to stretch out to try to get that catch and bring it down before he hit the ground, and he just could not do that.
So a 3rd down and 13 upcoming here. 9:39 to go here in this first half. Briggs, quick throw, pass complete. That one is caught, and the receiver falls down.
Diego Lewis from Andres.
At the 15-yard line. Diego Lewis there on the catch. And that will be a gain of 7. Sets up a 4th down. And it looks like 4th down and 6. And we're going to go ahead and bring the kicker onto the field for the Red Storm. You have the wind now. As mentioned, the wind is swirling, but at least if you're looking at the flags to the goalpost, it is actually blowing out. So at least be an advantage there. It'll be Jose Orozco to attempt this field goal. Looks like it'll be about 32 yards, we'll call it, from the right hash.
32-yard try for the Red Storm.
So here we go. Get that set to go. Snap down. Kick is up. It's on the way, and it looks good, and it is good. So Orozco knocks in a 32-yard field goal. 8:43 to go here in this 2nd quarter, and it is now a 17-10 lead for the Red Storm over the Blue Thunder. And Bill, while we have a second to reset, I know when they went to this new draft format, the organizers of this event were looking for something a little bit more competitive after what had happened the last couple of seasons. I would say, at least so far here through this 1st quarter and a half, we've gotten that from both sides. We have,
17-10 game. Blue Thunder came out 10 straight points, and then it's been Red Storm, 17 unanswered points, finishing up the first and starting in the 2nd quarter. So it seems like it's more competitive. The field the teams were more balanced out there, and now we're seeing a little more mix of a run and a pass game on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I was just about to say too. The other thing that's really stood out to me in this first quarter is just the different pace and the different kind of flow, because you saw with both Barfield and Fernandez just how up tempo everything was. But this time around with Briggs and Anthony Baird, just been a little bit more about ball control, moving the ball down the field, and we've had 2 possessions. We've worked our way down through a good portion of the second quarter already.
It's been a great second quarter, and like you said, the 2 quarterbacks on the both teams have kind of been more intentional, more programmed on what they want to do.
Kickoff there from Orozco. And Ezekiel Jones with the return now inside the 5, tries to break through and be wrapped up right around the 25-yard line. That's where the Blue Thunder will take over. Now down a touchdown, 17-10 here in this first half.
Red Storm, 17 unanswered points, ending the first quarter and the second quarter. They have not stopped scoring yet. And Blue, the defense of the Red Storm has really held Blue Thunder to 10 points so far in the first half.
It'll be interesting to see how the offensive line holds up for Blue Thunder after giving up 3 sacks on that last drive. Baird handoff on first down right up the middle, and running back will be taken down by a host of Red Storm. A lot of red jerseys around that particular play on the first down carry from Jesus Ramirez from Anthony High School, the westernmost school in the entire state of Texas. You walk about 5-10 minutes from Anthony High, and you are in New Mexico.
You're in New Mexico, and it's great that we've got the county representative here.
Absolutely.
We've said a lot of Clint and Anthony and Mountain View and Favens.
So second down here after the 5-yard carry. Handoff right back up the middle. This time it's Jones, and he'll get past the first down marker and then some. It looks like he'll pick up about 8 yards.
Anthony Cortez off that Jefferson team made the tackle to stop the play. Looks like it was a first down, but still made that tackle to stop his run. So
first down and 10 here as we approach the midway point of the second quarter. Blue Thunder with the ball, down a touchdown, 17-10. Baird takes a snap, handoff to Ramirez again, breaking through, and he'll get pretty close to a first down. Looks like about 8, maybe 9 yards on that first down play. And Jesus Ramirez, the Anthony Wildcat, showing off what he can do early on here in this game.
Jonathan Vargas from Del Valle had the stop on that play, 9-yard play for the Blue Thunder.
Be a 9-yard gain on first down, bring up second down and 1 from the 47-yard line. Barrett out of the shotgun this time. He'll step back to throw. That pass is complete to Cepeda. There he goes down the left side. Thirdly, knocked out of bounds by Muzio, but a big first down here to Duri Cepeda. A big gain. It gets inside the 30-yard line of the Red Storm.
Nice play there. Pass out to the left side of the field. Open field. Nobody there. Great run by number 3, Cepeda from Montwood.
26-yard gain on that pass. So that's up, as mentioned, a first down inside Red Storm territory. Ball marked at the 28-yard line with 6.5 minutes to go here in this first half. 2 backs in the backfield. Baird fakes it. Now it looks like he's going to go keep him himself. Makes a defender miss. Will be brought down short of the 20-yard line. Looks like they're marking about the 22. So a 6-yard gain here for Anthony Baird, the quarterback out of Chapin High School.
Carlos Baez from Del Valle on the stop. Looks like a 6-yard run from the quarterback. So Carlos Baez, Del Valle, stopped.
First down, so second down and 4. Baird out of the gun again. He throws out wide to Cepeda, and he drops it. But in all honesty, it probably might have been better off that he dropped it because there were a couple of red jerseys getting ready to make the tackle. So that will officially go down as an incomplete pass, and third down upcoming here for the Red Storm.
Chris Musial from Favens was ready to hit somebody really hard if he had caught that ball. So he probably saw those. Chris coming up said, okay, I don't want that right now.
Absolutely. So here we go. Third down and 4 from the 22-yard line. 5:52 to go here in this first half. Baird hands off up the middle to Ramirez. He's got a big hole with a stiff arm, 10-5, and he's got a touchdown. Jesus Ramirez from Anthony High School gets the Blue Thunder back on the board, and they're an extra point away from tying this game, a 22-yard run.
What a great run on that. Broke 2 tackles to scamper into the end zone for that 6 points for the Blue Thunder.
So a big, and again, that was really impressive. We saw him get a couple of nice runs on that carry, and Ramirez breaks through, and he gets that 22-yard touchdown run. Extra point, snap is down, kick is on the way. It's a high kick, but it is actually they might have called a timeout right before that. So a timeout for the Blue Thunder. We were all kind of dramatically waiting to see what the call was going to be. I believe he made it. It looked like he made it.
It looked good to me from up here.
Yeah, we never got an official signal. So a timeout on an extra point. 17-16 with 5:46 to go here in this first half. And coming up here at halftime, we're actually going to stick around here at halftime. Bill and I will probably take a little bit of a break just to kind of rest our voices, get some food. But we'll have presentations from a lot of different groups here at halftime. We'll have the GROTC taking the band, taking the field. They also have the All-Star Band and flag performances. Then a performance from Laura's Productions, the Junior ROTC, middle school presentation, and also from one of the halftime entertainers from the Sun Bowl last year, Elia Esparza will be singing here at halftime. So we'll step aside and let you all enjoy that at halftime. That's coming up here in just a few minutes. So after the timeout, the extra point, it's a line drive kick this time, and this one is good. So for 5:46 to go here in this first half, we are now tied at 17, and boy, at least with the extra points, the first one was a high kick, and this one was
knuckleball.
That was a knuckleball going right into the band there. That's directly behind it. So I mean, so it's good that they're there, but you just got to be careful that football doesn't go off any instruments or anything like that.
Or somebody's head.
Or somebody's head. That too.
Joe Garola, extra point was good. Joe's from Clint High School, another county team. We keep on saying these county teams, and we're so glad that they could be a part of this, and they're making a huge difference.
Absolutely, we've seen Garola make a field goal. Chris Muzio from Babitz, he came up with a big interception on one of the last drives. Pierre Robles from Mountain View, he's come up with a couple of nice plays on defense and special teams. So just like you said, a lot of these guys from the county schools making some big plays and making their presence felt here in this first half. So as we get set to kick off, Garola will kick off.
No, ball falls off for the third time today.
Yeah, so I think it might get to the point where the official will probably have somebody go over there and hold the ball before this game is over.
Well, the wind has switched around now from the north, so it's blowing backwards towards the punter.
And again, we talked about it. This game stays close. The wind could play a factor here. That one is a shorter kick, fielded just inside the 10-yard line, and it'll be a stoppage of play.
We don't know what's going on at the field. Everybody just stopped and looked.
Everybody just stopped, and I think they're gonna say that maybe he stepped out of bounds. Returner was close to the sideline here. I believe that was Aaron Morales from Del Valle on that return, and he had a whistle here.
We got the referees huddling at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get a replay of that, but we are going to have a replay. Let's see.
He didn't step out.
Yeah, he's at least a couple of yards in from the sideline, so might be an inadvertent whistle. I mean, he's at least a good 2 or 3 yards from the hash marks on the sideline. So if they're saying that he stepped out of bounds, there's no way. There is no way he stepped out of bounds and had an inadvertent whistle. So.
Well, and he made it, in the replay, it made it up to the 20 before everybody just stopped and looked at everybody. So the officials are coming off to our near side of the end zone, and I guess he's explaining to Phil Hatchers what's going on.
So we're trying to sort this out here. 5:42 to go here in this first half. The game is tied at 17. And again, we just showed you the replay. I mean, there was no doubt that Morales was clearly still in bounds by a good couple of yards. So it'll be an inadvertent whistle, and hopefully we can sort this thing out. We'll get you
well,
what
it
the
looks like
decide.
Looks like they may repunt it.
The offense is coming on over. So I'm not sure if they'll take. I'm not sure if they'll take the touchback or move it to the 25 or give them an extra 5 yards, or just mark it down where the play was blown dead.
And that was about the 20-yard line where the play was blown dead at.
So we'll see. We'll see what is going on. I can't really say I've seen something like this happen. Not let alone an all-star game, let alone a regular game.
That was. I mean, everybody just stopped and looked, and they didn't know even where to look at. Here comes the official.
Okay, so we'll get this sorted out.
Inadvertent whistle.
Okay, so they are going to re-kick.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, they are gonna re-kick after all that. And now looks like head coach Don Brooks is gonna have a word with the officials. So hold on, folks. Just because it's an all-star game, that doesn't mean that there's not gonna be some drama involved. But
covering a couple of Canyon games and couple in the past Coronado games. The Brooks family is very passionate families. If something does not go their way, you will know about it real quick.
Yeah, so while they continue to get that sorted out, have a re-kick here. We'll get you reset. It's game tied at 17, 5:42 in the first half. Left to go here in this first half.
Some great sponsors of this showcase is Westar Bank, El Paso Electric, BSN Sports, Albertsons. Just great people. Hyundai sponsored the draft, I heard, as we were on break. And, of course, they are sponsors of our great Sun Bowl game, the Hyundai Sun Bowl, that's going to be played in about a week and a half here.
Yeah, a week and a half, December 29th. A 1 o'clock start, not a noon start like it's been in the past, but should be a great afternoon for football. Two very good teams. And as you mentioned, for NC State, Bradley Chubb, one of the top prospects coming out of the draft. We have a little bit of a squib kick that time, picked up by one of the upbacks for the Red Storm.
Matthews Zabarte picked it up, hits him, bounces back on the ground, and he runs it up for about a 5-yard progress for the ball. So looks like it could be first down and...
Yeah, 1st and 10 here with 5:36 to go. So after all that, Red Storm, at least for the Red Storm, the one thing you have to be happy about, you basically got another 10, 15 yards of field position out of that.
Absolutely.
So kind of a weird situation, but hey, just whatever works. So here we go again now. 1st down and 10 from the 26-yard line, 5:36 to go in the half. Game tied at 17, 2 backs. The backfield for Briggs. He fakes a snap. He's going to work his way over to the side. And that pass is complete. A good pass on that one, and receiver will be brought down around the 40-yard line, and that is Quan McNeil again. That'll be a 1st down and 10 for Red Storm.
Javier Arellano on the tackle or the slow down so he can get tackled and fall down to the ground for Canditillo. So it's 1st down, 40-yard line for the Red Storm.
Briggs throws it out towards the sideline. That pass is complete for about a 6-yard gain to Diego Lewis. Northeast connection there, a 6-yard gain. Keep it at 2nd down and about 4 yards to go here as we now hit 5 minutes to go in this first half.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
On the 46, as you mentioned. Briggs now swings that one out. Pass complete and a good open field tackle that time as McNeil comes up with the catch, and that was Isaac Ibarra, defensive back, but also quarterback for the Bel Air Highlanders. Right. First time we've called his name today.
Yeah, came up and stuck him real hard and got that down. Got a 9-yard gain, though, so it's 3rd down and 1 yard.
Yeah, so a 3rd and 1 now after that after that completion to McNeil. And that play is going to be stuffed right up the middle. Absolutely nowhere to go that time for Seth Dominguez.
Blue Thunder was just right there to receive him and not let him gain an inch. In fact, lose about 2 yards.
And right there to make that tackle, one of the first guys back there was Troy Torres from Bowie High School. First time we've called his name today, and boy, this Bowie program has been always consistently pretty solid under Robert Padilla over the last few years. It was a tough way to end this season, but Torres was really one of the big keys for Bowie last season, winning their first district title in over 40 years.
We got two back to receive the kick.
And a punt, that time a good punt. That one goes inside the 10-yard line, and that one will go out of bounds out of the end zone for a touchback. And so the Blue Thunder will take over with 3:25 to go here in this first half, off the touchback at their own 25, game tied at 17. So, Bill, before we get to this next drive, just overall, just what have you seen from both of these teams out of this first half?
You know what? It is a balanced game. It's a tight game with 3 minutes left in the second quarter, and it's been a game of spurts. Blue Thunder came out, scored the first 10. Red Storm came out, scored 17. Now the Blue Thunder's back out, tied in the game. So it's been kind of a game of spurts, kind of where's the momentum and going from there. So we got the Blue Thunder back on the field on the 20-yard line.
So Baird, two backs in the backfield this time. He'll hand it off up the middle, and it'll be Jones trying to bounce it outside. It gets around the corner 20. Gets out of bounds about a 1 or 2 yard gain, but we have a flag there on the left-hand side, and that might be in the area of holding. That
or a face mask. I mean, it's right where the run was. So
we'll the halftime